Hello friends, welcome to our channel Khatri Steno. Be ready for the speed building passage. Ready and start. The expression dowry in ancient times applied to that which a wife brought her husband in marriage, goods given in marriage, or the marriage portion. Full stop. Maybe it was conceived of as a nest egg or security for the wife in her matrimonial home, especially since most of the systems regarded a married woman as an addition to her husband's family. Full stop. But in course of time it assumed a different shape and degenerated into a subject of barter acceptance of the woman as a wife depending on what her parents would pay as dowry, varying with the qualification at and the status of the bridegroom's family. Full stop stanza. But an abuse of the situation soon came into view when the bridegroom came to be marketed as a commodity for the value of his accomplishments and future promises and the high standards of the scriptural marriage, which was a sacrament, came to be contaminated by sordid considerations of immediate monetary gains at the sacrifice of the abiding purposes of the marriage union. Full stop stanza. The position cannot be said to have improved since then. Full stop stanza. Possibly a social revolution is needed to put an end to the Minek full stop. A refusal by the bride's father to pay dowry, a refusal of the girls to get married if dowry is insisted upon, and the attaching of a social stigma to those who demand dowry can alone ultimately put an end to this system or at least reduce its prevalence. Full stop. Obviously, the enactment of a law prohibiting this evil should go a long way in tackling the Minik. Full stop. Parliament, in its wisdom, enacted the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. Full stop. The act came into force on 1/7/1961. Full stop. But it was found that even an enacted law did not help in eradicating or at least lessening the meaning. Full stop. This court had occasion to say that the greed for dowry and intended oblige indeed the dowry system as an institution calls for the severest condemnation. Full stop. It is evident that legislative measures such as the Dowry Prohibition Act have not met with the success for which they were designed. Full stop. This led to the Criminal Law Second Amendment Clause Act bringing in stringent criminal provisions to combat the menace and to some amendments in the Dowry Prohibition Act itself, giving it more teeth. Full stop. The objects and reasons for the amendment by Act 63 of 1984 were set down as follows. Full stop stanza. The evil of dowry system has been a matter of serious concern to everyone in view of its ever increasing and disturbing proportions. Full stop. The legislation on the subject enacted by Parliament, that is the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, and the far reaching amendments which have been made to the Act by a number of states during the 70s have not succeeded in containing the evil full stop as pointed out by the committee on the status of women in India. The educated youth is grossly insensitive to the evil of dowry and unashamedly contributes to its perpetuation full stop. Government has been making various efforts to deal with the problem full stop. In addition to issuing instructions to the state governments and union territory administrations with regard to the making of thorough and compulsory investigations into cases of dowry deaths and stepping up anti-dowry publicity full stop and over. सो ये हमारी स्पीड बूस्ट डिक्टेशन थी जिसके अंदर हमारे अलग अलग वर्ड्स हैं जिसमें हमारे फ्रेज बहुत कम बनते हैं, लेकिन डिक्टेशन के अंदर आपके जो वर्ड्स हैं वो नीट एंड क्लियर हैं। तो इसलिए इनकी प्रैक्टिस करना और ये इम्पोर्टेंट भी है। डिक्टेशन के अंदर आने वाले वर्ड्स हर डिक्टेशन के अंदर आपको मिलेंगे। अगर आपको डिक्टेशन अच्छी लगी है तो वीडियो को लाइक कीजिएगा एंड मस्ट सब्सक्राइब अवर चैनल फॉर मोर डिक्टेशन लाइक दिस एंड बी प्रैक्टिस it for 5 to 6 times. Thanks to all, be practice.